Hey guys, Marsling here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so despite the delay, JP has now released the information and the details for the STR LR VEGITO Blue EZA. So his EZA is coming out. Obviously we kind of anticipated this, but it is lined up with the new quest stages, which unfortunately are not quite as in-depth, I guess you could say, as a lot of people were hoping for. We'll go through all of those details here, but let's go over the details for VEGITO Blue. So obviously pre-EZA, he was a very simple unit, infinite stack on his 12 key, greatly raises attack on for 1 turn on his 18 key, 80% attack and defense at the start of the turn, and he gets up to 10 key. The lower the HP you have, the greater the boost. Obviously early on you want to get his 12 key super anyway, right, because you want him to stack as much as possible. And of course, you know, his 18 key didn't give him any defense at all. So let's go ahead. Shout out to Goresh. We're going to bring up his translations here on screen. So these are the translations from Goresh for the EZA. So his leader skill goes up to 4 key and 120. Obviously, that's 120 is pretty low these days, but I mean, he's a free-to-play LR that everybody can get. So it makes a nice all-types leader, good for like link leveling teams. He'll be good for battlefields, stuff like that. His passive is now attack and defense 100%. He gains key, again it's still up to 10, okay, so that hasn't changed. He has a medium chance of key plus 5, interesting, so 30% chance he gets key plus 5. Now the thing about that is, if you're on low HP, so you're getting a bunch of extra key from that first part of his passive, if that medium chance procs, then potentially that's going to make it so it's impossible for you to get your 12 key super, which if you want to be stacking. So the next part, perform an additional attack that has a medium chance to become a super. Okay, perfect. So this is good, right? This is the kind of thing I wanted his EZA to have. Because, I mean, a guaranteed additional super would have been great. But the fact that he has the additional attack guaranteed that has a chance to become a super is still good. Because even if that additional attack, if you don't get the 30% chance that it becomes a super, it's still going to be an additional normal attack. But then that increases the chances that you're going to proc the hidden potential additional. So you could still get one of those turns where you do his 18 key super, and then you get an additional normal attack, and then you get the additional 12 key super from the hidden potential system. So that's good. You get that additional chance when you're performing a ultra super attack. So if you just do the 12 key super, you don't get the additional attack that has a medium chance to become a super. That's kind of interesting. That's a good way of balancing it out so you can get some stacks in early on. He also gets an additional 2 key and disables enemy's guard if there is another future Saga ally attacking in the same turn. I mean, that's not too crazy, but it's just a nice little bonus. Although, as we already said, you not necessarily even want extra key with him, so you're definitely not tied into having to get that. And disable enemy's guard is fine, but it's really only useful, obviously, for him if you're fighting against an AGL enemy. So his 12 key is still raised attack and defense, causes colossal damage, although it now lowers attack. So that's pretty good for like Super Battle Road or something. And then his 18 key greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage. So they added defense to his 18 key. And it is greatly raises, which is 50%. So that is pretty good. I still think in the early turns you probably want to stack as much as possible. Like go for those 12 key supers. But obviously this means he's going to be greatly raising defense on the 18 key. Then he gets that guaranteed additional that could be a super. And then you have the potential for the hidden potential. So even on turn 1, you could get that God RNG turn where you do the 18 key super and then do 2 12 key supers afterwards, which is then obviously going to give him 2 stacks. So that's pretty good. His base stats only went up by, was it 20%? Yeah, because he had 80% at the start of the turn before. So his base stats only went up a very small amount. But he is gaining stats on his 18 key now. He has that chance to get an extra super if you're doing the 18 key. The only thing that will be interesting to see in-game is how much this key thing is going to affect, like how often you actually can or can't get a 12 key super with him. So that's kind of interesting. And then when it comes to the actual story stages, so I saw a truth about this tweet. There are VEGITO Blue exclusive equips from the new quest stages. So the new quest stages are going to give you equips for VEGITO Blue. Now, if it only specifies VEGITO Blue, which I'm guessing it's going to be that, right? It's not going to be just VEGITO. It's probably going to be VEGITO brackets Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or whatever. But that does mean you can use them on the Tech VEGITO Blue, who just got his Easy A on JP. You could use them on Physical VEGITO Blue if you still have him. So, I say still have him, but like still need to put skill orbs in him. And then obviously if we do ever get any future standalone, we're probably, the next time we get a VEGITO Blue unit, it's probably going to be a fusing Goku and Vegeta, so that won't count. But at least you could use them on maybe 1 or 2 other units as well, so that's not too bad. But this is the bit that's a little bit disappointing. So this is the quest stage. Are you guys ready for this? Area 28, so 1 new stage, and it has 3 stages. Or sorry, 1 new area, I should say. And it has 3 stages. So I guess that's what, 9 stones, because obviously after the new update, you only have to do the hardest one, and then it drops all the rewards. But as you can see, stage 1, you get Hercule statues. Stage 2, you get what appear to be blue crystals for the shop. I wonder if they'll be for buying like extra dupes of VEGITO Blue or something like that. I'll see if that... let me see if there's any other news about that to add into the end here. And then stage 3 gives you the equips. So unless there's a limit on the drops, you could literally just farm stage 3. Imagine if they made stage 3 the new best link leveling stage, because then you could literally just farm these equips for VEGITO while also link leveling. That would be crazy. Or if any one of these is a good link level stage, because being the newest area, this is going to give the most rank XP. So this is actually potentially going to be a new best link leveling stage. I'll have to check out what the stages look like on my JP account, but let's see if I can find out what these blue stones are for. Okay, so I'm just stupid. I probably should have guessed this, but I retweeted a screenshot from our boy Zahao of the thing with the blue gems, asking what the blue gems are for. I probably should have guessed. I imagine some people have probably already commented before getting to this end part of the video, but because he's a free-to-play unit, he doesn't have an Extreme Z area. The blue gem things are for buying his Easy A medals. And then, of course, as you can see here, you can also get some extra ones. You can get Kai's. So I'm guessing you just farm these up. I don't know if it's going to be a one-time reward and then maybe you can farm them from the stage like a Pilaf or launch kind of thing. Or if you just get them every time you beat the stage, which is pretty cool. Because it looks like whatever is going to be in here, it's only going to be the medals for VEGITO Blue and then the Elder Kai's. Which, obviously having more Kai's is obviously nice. It only says 2 there. I don't know if the list is any longer. But again, that's something that could always be reset in the future. Or actually no, that says, because the 10 there is for, it's to buy 1 is this part here, 15, and then it says 10 in the yellow text, and the Kai's it says 2 next to both. So I'm assuming that's 4 Kai's available, and then 10 medals to Easy A VEGITO Blue. I thought LR Easy A's you needed more than that. Or did you only ever get 1 stage from the, because LR Easy A Extreme Z battles are only 10 stages. Do you only get 1 medal each time? I don't know. But there you go. So the blue gems are for doing the Easy A. And you get those from the stages. You get Hercule statues. You get the equips from stage 3. The exclusive equips for VEGITO Blue. So there you go. That is the LR VEGITO Blue Easy A details. The details about the new quest stage. Honestly, he seems a little bit underwhelming to me in power at this point. But, you know, it happens all the time with these units. Once we see him in-game, I feel like if you see him on... He is on a 200%. Actually, no. Is he on a 200% lead? Because he doesn't have Kamehameha, so he's not on the LR Gods 200% lead. But when we see him in-game, I mean, especially if you see that turn 1 where he actually gets, like, the 18 key and then 2 12 key supers, I think he could actually be looking pretty decent. And obviously in long-form events, he's going to stack, you know, that's always what he's done. He could be looking pretty interesting. But overall, especially after we saw LR, Zamasu, and Goku Black's Easy A details yesterday, and they are potentially like the new best yellow coin Easy A. So that was always going to be a tough act to follow. But this one seems a little bit underwhelming to me. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Obviously still hyped for this to come to Global. Obviously this means that this puts to bed any of the speculation that this was going to be the thing that Global got first as like the special anniversary thing. Because it is definitely now coming out on JP. So that Global thing still remains a mystery. But as soon as we know more, obviously I will let you guys know. So let me know what your thoughts are on VEGITO Blue's Easy A down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.